Let's face it, looking at a static image can get boring, so how about we add some video content? If you want to demonstrate something from the computer on which you have Camtasia, you can record it using Camtasia. To start, just click on that red Record button in the upper left corner. At this point, you will see a pop-up window which will require you to make some decisions. For starters, you need to decide whether you want to record from your monitor. If so, you need to indicate which monitor, or what part of your monitor to record. Since I have two monitors, I'm usually choosing between screen 1 and screen 2. If you want to record only part of a monitor screen, select Choose Region, and then click and drag from one corner of the desired area to the opposite corner. If you have a camera on your computer, you may turn it on. If you have more than one camera, you must choose between them. If you wish to record your voice while you are recording, turn on your microphone. Since I record my narration separately, I typically have the microphone turned off. Finally, if you want to record sounds generated by your computer, such as the pinging noise that it makes when it is trying to alert you to something or music that you are playing through your computer, you will want to have the system audio turned on. I generally have this turned off. To start recording, click on the red Record button. You'll get a brief countdown period during which you can cough or sneeze or do anything else that you want to get done before the recording starts. Once the recording starts, if you feel a coughing fit coming on, you can always click on the pause icon. Once you feel that you are in a fit state to continue, click on the round resume icon to proceed with the recording. If things are going really badly, click on the restart icon. To confirm that you really don't want to keep the recording, click on delete. Otherwise, click on cancel and the recording will resume. Remember, even if your recording isn't perfect, you can generally just edit out the parts that you don't want in your final video. When you feel you've recorded everything you need, click on the square stop icon. Your recording will appear in your media bin on the left side of your screen. Click and drag it onto your timeline at the desired time. If you're recording both video from your screen and audio at the same time, they will appear combined within a single track on the timeline. If you would like to separate the audio so that you can edit it independently, right-click on the recording in the timeline and select Separate Audio and Video. You will sometimes want to incorporate videos recorded outside of Camtasia. To import this content, go to the drop-down menu at the top of your screen and click on File, followed by Import and Media. Navigate to the desired content and click on Open. The new video will appear in your media bin. Again, click and drag it to the desired location on the timeline. Having added video content to your timeline, it may be edited using the split and cut functions located above the timeline, in much the same way described in an earlier video for an audio recording. You may often have different video segments adjacent to each other within a given track in the timeline. Sometimes the switch from one to the next can be abrupt and jarring to the viewer. To address this problem, on the left side of the screen, click on Transitions to access a variety of visual effects that will smooth the transition between video segments. To implement a given transition, click and drag it to the border between the two video segments on the timeline. To adjust the duration of the transition, click and drag on the left or right end of the transition on the timeline. In your video, you'll sometimes want to slow things down, for example, to make them easier to see, or speed them up so they won't take so darn long. In the next video, I'll explain how to do that.